I'm sure you've heard some of those aunties asking many older women at parties, at family gatherings, when are you going to slow down on your career and have a child at least, even if you're not going to get married? We've heard so many of them see things that a woman's biological clock ticks and runs out of time. So if you don't get pregnant before 35, all hopes are lost. The pressure society puts on women is insane. It can be overwhelming. From early marriage to early childbirth and all of that. But today I want to talk about it. Is it true? Do women indeed have a time bomb that is ticking? Hello, everybody. I'm Esenam from Accra, Ghana, a midwife, entrepreneur, content creator, and on this channel we talk about faith, health, and lifestyle. Today, I want to talk about the truth about fertility and getting pregnant late. Let's separate facts from fiction today. Yeah, women are naturally born with about 1 million of eggs, which drops to about 3,000 by the time of puberty, and each released during ovulation, and the count drops. Yes, I know that fertility is highest between your 20s to your 30s and starts to decline after 30. It declines further after 35. But does it mean that a woman after 35, 40 cannot conceive? No. I understand that while it may be difficult, it's not impossible. So now, what are the hopes for women trying to conceive in their late 30s and 40s? Now, whilst fertility can decline, medical advancements are there and they can help women make better choices. The first point I'll talk about what hopes are there for women who want to give birth in their 40s is egg freezing. Now, if you are not yet in your late 30s and your late 40s and you know you have plans to give birth, but the plans are not now, you can consider egg freezing. You can walk into any fertility hospital, speak with the obstetrician gynecologist there or fertility doctor there, and explain to them that I want to have my eggs frozen so it can be preserved when it's time to give birth. So by that time, I wouldn't have run out of eggs. Yeah. Also, now the second point is for those who are already in their late 30s and late 40s and are actively trying to get pregnant. You can try what we call fertility treatments. We have the IVFs, we have the IUIs with the hormonal treatment and what have you, which increases your chances of getting pregnant. Am I saying that you cannot conceive naturally? Far from it. You can conceive naturally without all this fertility treatment. But if you have been trying on your own for 6 months without any result, I would advise you go to the hospital, have yourself checked. Probably it may be a hormonal issue that could be fixed up with hormonal treatment. Probably you may not just need an assisted reproduction. That could be IUIs or IUF. Because of your ages, the chances are slimmer but not impossible. So I advise you go to the hospital and have yourself checked. What other hopes are there for women in their late 30s and late 40s who are trying to get pregnant? Lifestyle changes, eating healthy, exercising, managing your health, avoiding smoking and drinking. Because if you've watched my previous video, Help I Want to Get Pregnant, I spoke about how smoking affects the quality of eggs and also affects the quality of sperm. So for a couple trying to get pregnant, I think you should look at that. And then so try to live healthy, eat healthy, exercise so you can boost your fertility at that age. I want to let you know that whilst it may be difficult, it's not impossible. And that I want you to know that there are so many stories that we have heard of people that conceived late and their children are healthy. I have met clients in the hospitals whose first pregnancies is at 42, first pregnancies at 45, and that they were able to give birth. We also, if you're a Christian, you would have heard of the story of Isaac and her mother Sarah, who conceived in her 90s. You would have heard of Hannah, who gave birth to Samuel after years of waiting. So all hope is not lost with you. You can also carry your own babies in your womb and also in your arms. Now, yes, biology may be taken, or biology may be saying one thing, biology may be saying, oh, it's time and all that, blah, 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 but we all know that God has the final say. Also, what are some of the myths concerning getting pregnant with? I have heard on some of the most absurd things you can ever imagine. Some people have said that if you don't have your kids, myth number one, if you don't have your kids by 30 or 40, forget it. That's a lie from the pit of hell. Many women have conceived naturally in their late 30s and their 40s, and those children are fine today. I'm not saying it's the norm. Yes, success rate may be lesser, but it's not impossible. Myth number two, if your mother had you late, you are going to give birth late. I understand that genetics may play a role, but you may have forgotten that your mother may have had you late because she had hormonal issues, which probably if she had treated early, she wouldn't have had you late. So now, even though genetics may play a role, you have lifestyle changes that can make things better for you. We have hormonal treatment. If you go to the hospital, you have yourself checked up. Some of these things could have been treated. So the fact that your mother had you late does not mean that you will have your child late. Myth number three, if God has not given you a child yet, it means you are being punished. What? Yeah, I have to take a pause from that. I don't believe we think or we believe that we serve a God that can punish you with childbirth. No. He makes all things beautiful in His time. Delay is not denial. If God has not given you a child yet, it's because He knows the right time that you will carry your child. So you should not feel like God is punishing you. No, that's a myth from the pit of hell. Hey, sis, I know that the pressure is real. I know that society has made it seem like once you don't have a child before 30, all hope is lost for you. I want you to understand that difficult is not impossible. That even though it may be difficult to conceive naturally after 40 or after 30, it's not impossible. And once you keep trying, keep taking your medications, you keep having faith in God, you are going to carry your baby before you know it. I want you to know that His ways are higher than our ways, His thoughts are higher than our thoughts. He makes things beautiful in His time. You are going to carry your own baby. But I also want to let my fellow sisters who have plans to have their own children later in life, I want to focus on life and career and other things. Please do all to visit a hospital and consider the options of freezing your egg early. So by the time you are ready to have a child, you will not have run out of eggs. I also want you to consider lifestyle changes. Just eat healthy, live healthy, and what have you. And then for those who are also actively trying to conceive, I want to let you know that also visit the hospital. Keep faith and hope alive, because it's not impossible. I want to say this. Your motherhood journey is valid. Your desire for motherhood is valid. So whether you become a mother through fertility treatments, or you conceive naturally, or you became a mother through surrogacy or adoption, your motherhood journey is valid. And we would all be here to celebrate with you. Thank you all for watching this video. If you have stayed till the end and you have a success story after trying to conceive for so long, let me know how you did it, how it happened for you. Your testimony can be an encouragement for someone in the comment section. And if you're actively trying to conceive, please also let us know in the comment section. Let us know what you are trying, and also come back. Make sure to reply whenever the testimony happens. Keep faith and hope alive. God will surely do it for you. Till next time, ta-da.